Hello Music of the Future, and thank you for inviting us on to discuss our new single, I'm Too Tired With Ya. I'm Josh, I'm the singer-songwriter of Plastic Sun, so naturally I'm here to take you through the initial songwriting stages of the track. It started here on this acoustic guitar on my Takamine. I started playing this riff and it was pretty fully formed, this riff, straight away. It just started like this. I like the way it revolves around this D note here, and it has this little counter melody going on around the chord changes. The original demo that I recorded for it, which is quite a bit different from what we ended up with. I'll show you it in a bit though. So yeah, started off with that, and then that, and I just sang some nonsense. I don't know what I was saying. It was like something in the air you see, all of the words escapes me. And then funnily enough, with songs I write as well, the chorus kind of comes fully formed often most of the time. I don't have to edit that. I don't have to write anything to it. It just kind of, it's just kind of there. So I'm too tired, please don't wake me up. And then I usually write the rest of the lyrics based on what the chorus is telling me, you know what I mean? I started recording a demo of it. I kind of wanted to go for kind of like a Drake slash Frank Ocean kind of feel for this. I started playing it on a synthesizer. I started playing it like, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, you'll hear it. Here we go. You see, it's quite a bit different. It's quite a bit different to what we ended up with if you actually listen to the full song. First line's pretty similar. You know, you get the idea. That was kind of what I came up with for the original demo. And then I kind of got a bit stuck and I wasn't really sure what to do for a while. So what I did, interestingly, was I took the chords of the chorus. This was the chorus chords. Dum, dum, like that. And then I changed what I played in the left hand. So we had totally new different chords. Like that instead. And then I developed this riff over the top. So what that allowed me to do is that it allowed me to, you know, write everything you are, everything you were is all the same. Everything you are. And then actually change the root notes back to what they were for the chorus and just keep this riff going. Like. And then bring the chorus back in later on. And then have both of them overlapping each other at the end. And that was pretty much the song after that. It kind of worked itself out. I hope you enjoyed. That was kind of the songwriting process for me anyway. Thanks for having me. Catch you later. Leave you with the rest of the band.
So I'm Too Tired was probably the fourth or the fifth song that we produced in the studio of the batch of songs that we had written over, you know, a period spanning, you know, within 2 years, so say 2016, 2018, early 2019. We took kind of a break, I remember, back then from the studio, and we started rehearsing again. And Josh had this this few ideas of some new songs, and I remember in particular this, you know, the riff that was on the piano back then. We were like, okay, let's give this one a go, and let's try to make it work with literally just 3 instruments, bass, guitar and drums. Production-wise, that's where it comes from. It's a very straightforward approach. So for guitar recordings, really it was mainly me and Lucas messing about in the studio for 2 nights on our own. And the first night that we spent doing guitars is what you actually hear on the record. So we laid out the first, like the bass, which is the riff, and after it was just like laying over different voicings of the chords and trying to find something that is not what you would expect it to be, which is where the actual sound of the song comes from. Just messing around on guitar pedals, and that's where the tremolo delay came from, which gives the actual vibe to the whole tune, basically.
Hey, so I'm Keir, I'm the drummer of Plastic Sun. I also play percussion on the record. Just wanted to take this time to mention 3 people that helped us with this record. Number 1 is Lucas Mendez, who is the sound engineer. He works at Park Studios. He's a good friend of ours. He's always up for experimenting, trying different mics, trying different preamps, just putting things together in a unique way to kind of develop unique sounds, which we're all about. The second person is Tobin Jones. He also works at Park Studios. In fact, he runs Park Studios. Big love to Tobin. He's mixed a few of our tracks. He came in and mixed this track. I just remember that he always like comes in, he's like head down into the mixing desk, pulling things up, pushing things around. He's very sort of like careful in his choices, but at the same time he really likes to paint the whole picture, and I think he did an amazing job, so big love to Tobin. And then the last person to mention is Luca Martello, who mastered the track. We went to him and asked him to kind of obviously bring up the levels, but also we wanted the track to pump but still have this sense of flow, which kind of really worked with this sort of dreamy, ethereal sort of style that it had, and I think he hit the nail right on the head, you know. So yeah, big thanks to those 3. Again, it's Lucas Mendez, Tobin Jones and Luca Martello. Cheers guys.